me again. Okay, now on social distancing and children. This is, like with school and with all of that. We don't know how long the social distancing is going to be maintained or have to be maintained. I am concerned. I am concerned because even though they say, let's say they say that there's, they're looking at having a vaccine by whenever, by December or by, next year or whatever. The thing is that even if you say, hey, we've got this vaccine, but then how long is it going to take before everyone can get that vaccine? Okay, then that's another fiasco that we're going to have to face. How long is it going to take once you get that vaccine? How long is it going to take for everyone to get that vaccine? Some people are going to get it and some aren't. Okay, and how long? That's like another year and a half before they have enough for everybody to get the vaccine. Okay, so that's troubling. But anyway, I was thinking of activities because even with education, with going back to school, all of those things, the social distancing is going to have to sort of be incorporated in learning, so that the children will feel comfortable in their social distancing, that they can still function at their greatest potential. Okay? So, what I thought of is like games that children like to play. And with learning, I believe that an important part of the learning process is going to be the arts. Okay, the coloring, the drawing, the painting, the building blocks. I'm thinking of the younger kids. All of that is going to be an important part, and then also incorporating topics for discussions. Okay, where they can talk about things, where the teachers are listening more and guiding the conversation, of course, in a positive way. Okay, I also see that so that they know that in where they are, in that chair, wherever they are, they are facts. Okay, now, as far as like games, okay, now, and look what I got. Y'all know what this is? A yo-yo. Now, growing up, I mean, I had a yo-yo. A lot of kids had a yo-yo. I wasn't good at it. Hold on. Ooh, I wasn't good at it. I mean, because some kids, they could do all kinds of tricks with the yo-yo, make it walk and throw it out and bring it back and all of that. I could just barely do the basic stuff, but I'll see what I mean? But I always try. Okay? So these are things that children can do with social distancing. Okay, and still have fun. They can even still play with other kids. Social distancing. They can have little contests. How long you can keep it going without messing up. Like I would have lost if I was in a contest right now because it just flipped out my hand and fell on the floor. Okay, so I mean, who doesn't remember Duncan yo-yos? Okay. And see, the thing is, I mean, I don't even know any kids that play yo-yos. And the thing is, this is old stuff, okay? But to them, it's going to be new, okay? We don't have to tell them, oh, yeah, I used to play with the yo-yo, Okay, but that is something where social distancing can be maintained and they can still play. Okay, let's see what else. What are some other games that in social distancing can be incorporated? Uh, hopscotch. Hopscotch. That's a cool game. That's a game where you can incorporate social distancing. Maybe even jump rope, depending on how long the rope is, because you've got one at one end, one at the other end, and then you can jump in the middle. Okay, what else that we used to play? Seesaws. Okay, on the playground, seesaw. Okay, one kid at the one end and the other kid at the other end, and in between it was at least a 6 to 8 foot difference. Okay, depending on the seesaw. Okay, so and then I would say also, you know that game, horseshoe game. Okay, you throw the horseshoe. You know, so we're gonna have to think of things where for children, where we can incorporate social distancing. Now, another one thing that we used to like to play is handball. Everybody had a little handball. I'm not sure though with social distancing, if they're not good with the ball, that could pose problems, because you know with the ball, you know, you bounce and you know if it goes off and the kid, you got to run into this one and that, so that might not be good. I don't know, but I would also say you know those the game, those, not slot machines, that's gambling. No, you know those games you'd see, you put in a quarter and it has the ball and you have to hit the button to make the ball go up, and then you get so many points, it comes back down, and then if you don't hit it right or at the right time, it goes down the slot or whatever. Things like that. And I would say that if we look at think of theme parks or fairs where they have the different games that you can play. I would look at those games too to see which of those games can be incorporated in social distancing, let's say at school, or even, you know, let's say you want to create a program where, let's say, the children can go for an hour or so, or you know, things like that. So those are my tips on social distancing and creating activities for children that in which they can maintain social distancing and still have a little fun. All right? Okay, so I'll see you again soon. In fact, I'm going to do another video. But anyway.